As the national protest enters day 5 in Benin City, business and economic activity seem to have resumed slightly at the Benin-Sapele Road axis of the city. However, some citizens and business owners who spoke with our news crew stated that they were getting tired of not doing business as usual and therefore appealed to the federal government to act accordingly by granting the demands made by the protest, thereby restoring complete normalcy economically and socially. BTV News, Oluwarotimi Oguniyi has details of this report.
Socio-economic and business activities were just resuming slightly, as observed by BTV News crew when the Benin-Sapele Road axis of Benin City was visited as the hashtag End Bad Governance in Nigeria protests entered the fight. Though work was just to resume at the Civil Service Commission and the Secretariat buildings, the High Court of Justice premises, as well as banks along Sapele Road, there was movement of both commercials and private vehicles, and some private businesses, street vendors, hawkers, were seen to have partially resumed at places of commerce. Also, major fuel stations along Sapele Road were not dispensing petroleum products, as at the time our news crew visited, as the usual queues were not there. Some respondents who spoke to the news correspondent in an interview said that though businesses are slowly returning to normal, they appeal to the federal government not to just listen to the cries of the people, but to act to remedy them out of the current economic woes and inflations, thereby yielding to their demands.
In Sapele Road, there is a free flow of movement and vehicles, and no more roadblocks on the way. But that notwithstanding, the objective of the protest has not been met by the federal government.
You can see things have started moving little by little after the protest, the 4 days. So I want to appeal to the government, our president, because what people expect about him to say concerning like opening our our border for us, and the fuel. Concerning the fuel, because whatever thing that we need for government to do for us now, just for the fuel.
People are still observing, based on they are not sure yet whether they should open their business. You can see even bank is not functioning here. There's no bank working. Even POS, they are not working. Most people say they're even afraid of opening their stores, you see, because they are afraid of what will happen next. So everything is just terrible over here. So please let the government just try and do something.
However, another group of respondents who were interviewed stated that though they have been at home since the protest began last week, they were tired of staying at home from work or businesses activities, as they needed to fend for themselves and their families because the current state of hunger and high inflation in the country. They also gave some word of advice to the protesters that they should stop barricading the roads and harassing innocent citizens, but rather they should direct their grievances to the right quarters, to those in seats of governance.
I think so far so good. Where I've been passing since, I've not seen anybody block the road. I always see some people carry a placard with some policemen clear the road. They didn't block any road. But I know that they are still protested by parabolati walking along the street with policemen. It's so boring because people didn't come out. They don't turn up. People are still at home. They don't want to come out. But what is this? Can I say something concerning the protest?
Yes,
what they should have done?
Yes, sir.
It's not by blocking the road. They know the people that caused the problem we are today. The people that give all this mess. They know them. They should go to their houses or block where they are staying. They're not blocking where people are looking for daily bread, looking for gari, bread. You can't block. That's not protesting. Go to the people that cause the problem we're having in Nigeria.
I'm begging the government to help us so that they can resume work, that we can also go back to our market. Like me now, this is where I'm selling food, but I can't sell in Secretariat. Yes, I'm at home since doing nothing. So please, they should help us.
Meanwhile, it was gathered that most citizens in Benin City long for end to the protest, but the federal government should address the concern raised so far before hardship escalates. Oluwarotimi Oguniyi, reporting for BTV News.